From the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Jordan. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Pass to Harris. Now Durant. Over Middleton. And he overshot that one, missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now here is Holiday. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Harris's shot is off. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Passes it to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
Now Giannis. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. The Nets working the ball around now, and the dunk by Jordan.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Holiday looking over the floor. Here's the lob into the Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Harden dishes to KD. Inside, here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Jordan. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Holiday against Harden. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. There's the pass to Nwora. Lock at 6. Nets leading by 4. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Forbes the pass to Teague. He feeds it to Tucker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Both free throws good from Tucker. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Teague against Irving. Count that one.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the lob to Portis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Irving against Teague. Outside Irving. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's DeAndre Jordan making things. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin.
I think the underdog story, started with.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. And it's Green. Then there's Griffin. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
The Nets on offense. Brown outside. Back to Irving. There's the triple. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 5 points so far.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Here's Teague. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn.
Well, there's so much value in how Jeff Teague runs an offense. He's got great speed. He plays hard on both ends of the floor. I think any organization would be lucky to have this guy.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
The Bucks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Giannis passes to Holiday. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Holiday gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, So he has got to get better.
Pulls up on the elbow. That shot off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And here is DiVincenzo. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside Jordan. Pass to KD. Back to Jordan. That one misses. Great D that time from Giannis. Milwaukee in the lead. Lopez finds Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Bounce past Middleton. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Holiday against Harden. The kick out to Lopez. Middleton outside. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Holiday dishes to Giannis. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Dinwiddie outside. Jordan, the pass to Durant. Back to Jordan. Out to Harris. Launches it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. Now here's DiVincenzo. Not a lot of room. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dinwiddie kicks to KD. He dishes it to Jordan. Lets the 3 fly, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Jordan. Durant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Unable to get that one. That one's not going to go. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. DeAndre Jordan came out on a mission in the first. He had 8 points, 3. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And that one drops for him. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that Raptor, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Jordan the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's DiVincenzo. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Harden the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. For 3. KD can't get it to go. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
KD passes to Jordan. Back to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
With it. And there's the pass to KD. And Jordan has it in the corner. Pass to Durant. Out to Harris. Second chance shot. Harden outside. Down low. Jordan inside. Lopez is there. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. To the paint. Here's Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Portis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. Here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Irving. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Passes it to Tucker. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Portis kicks to Forbes. Launches a three. Griffin grabs the board. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Irving. The pass to Luau. Back to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Can't cash in from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stolen by Tucker, and the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Teague drives in, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Jeff Teague's such a seasoned veteran. He knows exactly what to do when the defense is playing them in the pick and roll.
Here's Griffin. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over. But it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball. Tie game in Milwaukee. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Luau in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And it's the Bucks on the break. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. Now, here is Irving. Up top, Griffin. Back to Irving to take the lead. It's rebounded by Portis.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Nets making a switch here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Luau Cabarro. And it's James Harden in for Brown. Al Harden. Outside, KD. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by KD.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well. Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shoots over KD. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Oh, I'm sure he can't either.
And KD throws it down.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
And here's Giannis. Outside Holiday. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Jordan. KD with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
DJ with the fearless opportunity. Boy, what a shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good. Nets leading by 3. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Inside. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out. And
offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field, and it's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Holiday goes in. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Yes!
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Holiday against Harden. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Money!
Lopez loves this pressure. He thrives in moments. He shows his greatness. Nice shot.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Down low. Lopez with the steal.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
KD with it. Money!
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Now off the inbound, and so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and great.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, GA. Thanks. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now, here is Young, and it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I play under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Here's Capella. Good D by Lopez.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Middleton outside. There's the lob into Kumbo. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Here's Holiday, and Capella sends it back. They recover it. 6 to shoot. Another shot. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And the dunk by Capella.
You people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Holiday. Here's Giannis. Rebound, Atlanta. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Holiday after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One thing about Holiday, he knows how to get defenders off balance. We'll see what he can do at the line.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
The Hawks working the ball around, and it's in there.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Holiday looking over the floor.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
The Hawks leading by 6. Out to the wing. Hunter, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Hunter's got 7 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Holiday. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. .135 left in the first quarter of the game. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Capella finds Collins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Young passes to Capella. Lefty move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power. He was one of those great summer league stories. Bryn Forbes can get by as a knockdown shooter while still rounding out the rest of his game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Herter. Williams double team. Passes it to Herter. He kicks it to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Herter. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The shot's good from Forbes.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Teague against Williams. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Atlanta leading by 6. 2K. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis, and it's Nora in at the 3 spot.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Herter passes to Williams. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Now here is Holiday. Dishes to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Gallinari with the steal. Williams against Lopez. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 6. Here's DiVincenzo. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
For Milwaukee, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Holiday with it. Williams picks him up. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Holiday.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Here's Holiday. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. 1:37 left to play here in the half. Here's Herter. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams with the block, and they're able to recover. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Holiday with another miss.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Reddish with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Teague surveying the D. Tucker ejected by Young.
You might ask, how is Trae Young blocking shots? The awareness and the activity level. That's how.
Teague finds Tucker. Here's Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that. And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Right side, Portis. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Capella. Collins dishes to Capella. Young way outside. He made it! He made it!
Yes, he did!
Yeah. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. Only getting better with it. And that does it for our half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter, the pass to Young. Pass to Capella, stolen by Tucker. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta leading by 8. Young way outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Forbes. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Young looking it over. The dish to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Capella finds Young. Hands it from downtown. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Young against T. To the middle. Outside Portis. Shot clock at 5.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Right side, Bogdanovich. And no good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The offensive rebound. Now the pass to Nwora. Back to Portis. It's stolen by Capella. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Teague against Young. Teague can't hit. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Teague against Young. Kicks it to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Teague against Young. Here's Tucker, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Young outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 8 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Hunter. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From deep 3-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Passes to Teague. Portis with it. Back to Teague. Pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I'll tell you, Portis likes this role. He likes facilitating. It keeps him in the middle of the action.
Young outside. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Young with the ball. 8 points for him. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Action coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got his second basket.
Attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
Here's Teague. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
He hits the second from the line. Williams up on top. Over Teague, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going in. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nwora in at the 3 slot. Bucks trail by 10. And Teague has it in the corner. Pass to Forbes. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
This is an area Forbes has worked on. Makes it trickier to close out on him when you know he can put it on the deck.
Here's Herter. Back to Williams. Poked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Bucks trail by 8. The pass to Nwora. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Gallinari outside. Here's Herter. And good that time.
Put the ball in Herter's hands. Let him make a decision. He can pass and he can score.
Williams against Teague. Banked in off the glass.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Williams scanning the floor. Yep, it counts. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Now Teague. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Drew Holiday's checked in for Teague. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Williams passes to Herter. He kicks it to Okongwu. 4 on the shot clock. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. There's the lob into Kumbo. And so they foul intentionally. So for the Hawks. And here's Giannis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. And the rejection by Giannis. For three, Middleton. And another three for Milwaukee.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Young. And the shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. And Lopez throws it down.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
Now, here's Collins. Hung outside. Inside, 6 on the shot clock, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Atlanta with the ball. Collins passes to Hunter. Drops in the tray.
Clutch. We saw this from Hunter in college. You can trust him with the game on the line.
41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Holiday left side. Young with the steal. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich wide open. Atlanta gets it back. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. And Capella sends it back. And so the Hawks take the win. Even. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll happen. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And payday.
Hey. Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Harden. Outside, KD. Dinwiddie outside. Stolen by Collins. Griffin with the steal. Back to Harden. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Outside Collins. Down low, here's Hunter. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
A big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. First quarter, just over a minute played. Floats one up, and that one good.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
Young passes to Collins. To the paint. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's stolen by Capella. One-on-one here. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hunter dishes to Collins. Young outside. Inside. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA, the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from KD. Pass to Capella. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now Harden. Pass to Durant. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Griffin against Capella. That shot by Griffin, no good. Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Griffin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. KD passes to Griffin. Out to KD. Griffin trying to get open. The shot by KD. No good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those. You know, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Here is Harden. After the made shot from John Collins. Harden the pass to KD. To the inside. And stolen by Hunter. Dinwiddie against Young. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. The pass to Brown. Back to Irving. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Herter passes to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Poke loose. It could go. He can't hit that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
We've got Brown. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 on the clock. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Pulls up. And the dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Brown. Out to the right wing. Dunn against Irving. Dunn passes to Herter. And he lays it straight in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Irving against Dunn. Here's Okongwu. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Brown outside. Back to Irving. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Okongwu with it. He's against Jordan. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Dunn.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brown the pass to Irving. He feeds it to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 4. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound. Jordan. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And then Durant with the dunk.
I like to see KD when he just elongates like that, gets all the way up to the rim for an easy throwdown.
Outside Collins. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hunter's got his second bucket. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Here is Harden following the basket by Trae Young. Outside, KD. Back to Harden. Right wing. Dinwiddie kicks to KD. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hunter. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Right side, Kevin Durant. The shot's good from Griffin.
But though he spends a lot more time, at least in recent seasons, on the perimeter, Griffin's bread and butter still can be around the rim.
And here's Young. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And some good action through the... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Hawks leading.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at center. Outside for Durant. 6 to shoot. Harden outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Hard to first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins passes to Capella, and the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Lob pass to Capella. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And it's Hunter with the jam.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
Harden scanning the floor. Passes it to KD. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. Misses off the right eye.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Here's Herter. To the right side. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gallinari. The rebound by the Nets. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Knocked away. Here's Gallinari. Up and in on the layup. Gallinari's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Brown outside. Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. The feed to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Dunn passes to Herter. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Brown. Outside for Jordan. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fast break, the Hawks. Okongwu's running. And Okongwu slams it in.
And Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
Back to Irving. Feeds to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. Up again. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Dunn outside. 5 to shoot. And finally they hit one. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And the extraordinary handles of Dunn, dicing up the defense with his speed.
And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
Done outside. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Herter. Shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Brooklyn making some changes. Durant's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Harden in for Bruce Brown. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Harden kicks to Jordan. KD against Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. High post, KD. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Irving over Young. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Collins. The shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Now here's Harden. To the inside. Here's Jordan, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Well, there is continuous energy in DeAndre Jordan's play, really hustling on both ends and influencing those plays with that activity.
And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. KD looking around. There's the pass to Harden. And on the way from Irving for 3. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Harden. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Young, and that one drops. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And there's the feed to Durant. Stolen by Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Young outside. Down low, Capella. Nice D from Griffin. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Bogdanovich against KD. Can they get it? Out to Harris. It's intercepted. Young outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins looking around. Back to Bogdanovich. Right at the free throw line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Hawks lead by 6. Harden outside. Dishes it to Griffin. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the four. Orlando. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. The wide open look for Durant. Bangs home the trifecta. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now Durant, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Deflects the pass, lets it fly, and that one's good. Griffin.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
He gets that one.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Harden the pass to KD. From deep, the Nets working the ball around now. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot him. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Milwaukee. And it's Durant missing, and the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Holiday attacking. Middleton outside. Got a piece of it. Holiday with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Bucks with possession here. Lopez kicks to Holiday. 6 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Durant, nice follow through on the fadeaway. Durant's got 5.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Now here is Holiday. The pass to Middleton. Here's Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 3. Inside. And Griffin slams it in.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. Here's DiVincenzo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Green finds Irving. Back to Green. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Holiday. Irving passes to Jordan. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Holiday.
Boy, the strength of DeAndre Jordan on full display, able to muscle right through that contact for a potential and one.
Now here's Giannis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And yes, it's good.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. Rebounded by the Nets.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Green. Here's Jordan. The shape. Pass to Luwawu. On the wing, Green. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Portis. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Forbes the pass to Tucker. Great D that time from Green.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
To the middle. A shot's good from Irving.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Green with the block. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, but fast break chance. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And both free throws good for Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Outside Teague. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. One-on-one here. From the stripe, it's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving kicks to Green. Luwawu, the pass to Jordan. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 10. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Irving with the ball. Passes it to Green. Back to Irving. And Green now, top of the key. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Jordan. The kick out to Brown. Off target from the wing.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. A different look for Milwaukee. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Pass to Lopez. And Antetokounmpo inside. KD's on him. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Harden the pass to KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Lopez with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Brooklyn leading by 5. Down low, Harden, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nets have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Harden outside. The dish now to Durant. Back to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Antetokounmpo, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Harden surveying the D. There's 1:38 left here in the second. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tries again. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Nets leading by 8. Irving finds Brown. Back to Irving. They kick it out to Green. The rebound by the Bucks. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Luwawu, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Here's Giannis. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Irving's shot is good.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. Doesn't matter.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Antetokounmpo. Irving passes to Brown. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. They put together some nice offensive. And that'll.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Durant. He's out there with Griffin. Harden out there with Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Griffin. KD's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Nets. Holiday looking over the floor. Lopez outside. Holiday finds Middleton. Giannis against Harden. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Outside Durant. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Outside Holiday. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Hangs. A second chance effort. No good that time. Great D that time from Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. In the corner, Harden, stolen by Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Bucks trail by 9. And Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by KD. And Giannis throws it down.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Harden can't hit. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The kick out to Holiday. 3-pointer. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Harris outside. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Green with the block. Irving with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And it's Middleton penetrating, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 7. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Teague against Irving. From 12 feet out, count the basket. Irving's got 10.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
Bucks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Teague drives in, and it's good for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Irving finds Brown. Back to Irving. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He feeds it to Jordan. Great D that time from Portis. Outside Teague. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, there's so much value in how Jeff Teague runs an offense. He's got great speed. He plays hard on both ends of the floor. I think any organization would be lucky to have this guy.
Up in time. The shot, no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Nets leading by 3. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. It's the Nets now. They've held a 12-point lead early on the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. We've got Teague. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Here's Teague. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Back to Tucker. Great D that time from Griffin.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And that's an intentional foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Teague. Harden the pass to Griffin. 4 on the clock. The tray. And the Nets miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Lopez, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, it's clear that Brook Lopez loves getting to the free throw line. He uses his length to pick up these kinds of opportunities.
Brook Lopez hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Irving passes to KD. Now Griffin. Lopez covering. Nets passing it around. Irving for 3. Rebound Milwaukee. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Holiday.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. KD finds Irving. Goes back up, out to Harris. Griffin passes to KD, and Durant gets double teamed. On the wing, Irving. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. Misses from close range. High post, KD. Lopez is there. Yep, that one goes in there.
And since halftime, it's been much more of a struggle for them to score inside. The D has been a bit quicker to collapse when they get it down low.
I think Kevin Durant prides himself on doing everything at an elite level. And really, think about how he's improved his defense in the prime of his career.
Here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Harden dishes to KD. Nobody near Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And the Nets lead by 5.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Holiday against Harden, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nets leading by 5. Outside Durant. Harden outside. On the wing, Harris. Stolen by Middleton. 1:33 left in the game. The layup off target. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Tries it from 19. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
.52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Left side, Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Irving can't hit.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Durant. And he makes good on the layup.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Harden outside. Outside Durant. Harden kicks to Durant. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Probably a little closer than they... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here is Holiday. Back to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giannis. The shot misses, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Hunter grabs the miss.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Collins in the post, guarded by Tucker. Bogdanovich looking around. Hunter, the pass to Capella. To the middle, stolen by Middleton. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Tucker. Collins with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's blocked. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Here's Holiday. They shoot again. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the Bucks miss again. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Leaps for it. Here's Collins. And he banks in the layup.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Atlanta leading by 4. Inside, it's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Now, here is Young. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Antetokounmpo against Capella. Down low. Middleton can't get it to go. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
And he sinks the second. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. Now Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Capella. Young inside. That's tipped, but he recovers it. It's good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Bucks trail by 5. Off the inbound pass, and it's Teague. That time on the assist from Lopez.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Young is double. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
The kick out to Young. Capella inside. Takes the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
They've got Brook Lopez. Portis is out there with Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
This team loves to run the pick and roll with Teague, and it's easy to see why that's the case.
Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. And the pass to Herter. Nailed from three-point land. Herter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
A nice shot by Teague.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Williams passes to Reddish. Portis against Gallinari. Clock at 6. Williams dishes to Okongwu. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Williams comes with the double team. Teague the pass to Connaughton. Lopez outside. Bucks passing it around. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Here's Teague. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Williams looking around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. This one for 3. Herter, no good. Bucks trail by 9. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. Bucket is good. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Teague, the pass to Portis. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Atlanta leading by 11. Left side, Williams. Inside. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Williams.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
1:22 left in the second quarter. And stolen by Portis. Here's Forbes. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Williams passes to Reddish. Gallinari against Portis. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Portis with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. No good from Connaughton.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. Shoots it. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
From deep. Atlanta gets it back. He goes up again. Great D that time from T. Here is Forbes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
You have to like that move by Forbes. The dribble drive adding dimension to his game.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Jeff Teague displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. Now here's Giannis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Herter. Atlanta leading by 13.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here's Okongwu. 6 points for him. There's Gallinari with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Gallinari's got 5 now.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Okongwu. Gallinari surveying the D to the inside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Here's Tucker, and stolen by Okongwu. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Passes it to Gallinari. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Another three for Atlanta.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 18. Middleton outside. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Gallinari. There's the feed to Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Gallinari missing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Bogdanovich, kicks it to Collins. Now the pass to Young. Back to Collins. Young passes to Collins. That three off the mark. Bucks trail by 16. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Pass to Hunter. He feeds it to Capella. Young with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 5.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Rebounded by the Hawks. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young inside. Defended by Middleton. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Holiday looking over the floor. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Bucks trail by 20. PJ Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Giannis in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's tipped and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now, here is Young. Dishes it to Capella. Passes it to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt.
We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
Is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
The Hawks leading by 16. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Capella, guarded by Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 18.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Here's Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Hunter. Holiday against Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Collins. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Middleton outside. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. No good that time. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Young against Giannis. Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Down low. And here's Young from the arc. A shot off that time. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Atlanta.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lou Williams.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Kicks it out to Collins. It's Sullivan to Kumbo. Here's Tucker. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Atlanta. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fires the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Now the Bucks moving it up. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The feed to Tucker. Kicks it down to Middleton. And there's the pass to Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's build. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Luwawu in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5, home in the paint. Now here's Dinwiddie. Harden outside, the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And here's Young from the arc. That one doesn't go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The pass to KD. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. We're about 1 minute into the first. Bogdanovich with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Ball's knocked loose. Hunter dishes to Collins. And Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. and yet they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go. You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul him.
No good on the second free throw. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Searching for their first points of the game. Five to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Short, and Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Yes, that goes in.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Harden the pass to Durant. Inside, here's Jordan.
Oh, that was worth the race of admission. Boy, DeAndre Jordan still able to throw down these fantastic dunks. And he loves when he gets a chance to do so.
Now, here is Young. Dishes to Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
And here's Harden. Pass to Durant. Fast break. Here we go. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Young against Dinwiddie. Young passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Pass to Luwawu. And here is Jordan. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie right side. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan kicks to Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And Harden with the stuff.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Harden the pass to Dinwiddie, and Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So for the Nets, here's Irving. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Outside Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Irving way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Irvin finds Green. And on the way from Irving for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irvin has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Gallinari outside. And stolen by Irving. Well, we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. They kick it out to Green. He feeds it to Irving. No good. Shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
So it's Atlanta now, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Herter passes to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Williams. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Griffin. Back to Irving. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Outside Williams. Passes to Gallinari. From downtown. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Irving can't hit.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And here's Young from the arc. Collins dishes to Capella. He kicks to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Brown. Kept alive.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bruce Brown. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Hawks lead by 14. To the left side wing. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Here's Luwawu. Back to Irving. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Young passes to Hunter. Back to Young. Here's Capella. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Atlanta came ready to play. Amped up and ready off the tip. They immediately. And that's.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Luwawu. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Dinwiddie, and the layup falls. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
Inside and stolen by Jordan. Wants to get it to KD and does. Dinwiddie dishes to Durant. Left side, Jordan. Out to KD. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Takes the 13-footer. Basket good. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Durant. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
1:53 left in the third quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, every year it seems like Williams draws more fouls per minute. Man, he's a very savvy offensive talent.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Brown outside. Outside for Griffin. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now Irving, 9 points in the game so far. The feed to Green, wide open. Rebound by the Hawks. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harris against Williams. Gallinari in the corner. Williams in the post. Reddish kicks to Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
The quick release. Let's just call him Sweet Lou, pumping it in from deep.
And Irving launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Atlanta leading by 11. Williams passes to Herter. And he converts the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Irving after the basket by Atlanta. Now here's Green. Gallinari with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Williams.
Boy, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Brown inside. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Llewellyn. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Young looking it over. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Here's Young. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. To the paint and stolen by Jordan. Harden with it. Down low. The kick out to Irving. Left side Durant. Pass to Jordan. Here's Luwawu. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he sees it.
Harden surveying the D. Goes up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Here's Young. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Young's got 4 this quarter.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
From deep, Harden. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
Now, here is Young. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Collins dishes to Hunter. Jordan with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young inside. He's covered by Irving. Makes it off the glass.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And here's Harden for 3. To the left wing. Luwawu, the pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. So the Hawks take the win. They didn't make it easy. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.